The lights shine brightly over Charlotte Motor Speedway as we are here for All-Star Racing Weekend at the beautiful Charlotte Motor Speedway. As we are here today for the running of the Winston All-Star Race, but first, it's the Winston Open is what we're doing here today. The Winston Open being the last chance qualifier to get your way into the All-Star Race, and the top 5 finishers of this race will be transferred into the Winston itself. Here, now what's the criteria for being in the All-Star Race, you might ask? Well, the All-Star Race, of course, is composed of drivers who are past champions or, well, criteria number 1 is being is if you're a past season champion or current season champion. That's provided if you sign back up for the series, by the way. That's provided if you do. If you do. Criteria number 2, of course, is if you've won any race from between the Daytona 500 on down to the last race we brought to you on the tour, which was, in this case, be at California Speedway for the Auto Club 400. Or 3, being obviously if you're one of the top 5 transfers of the Winston Open. So that's the how the field is made up for this race here. So that said, here's the starting lineup for the Winston Open. On the pole, it is Mike Becker in car number 7, the 711 Chief Auto Parts Ford. He's alongside car number 55. It's Rob Evans in the Copenhagen Chevrolet. Second row, it's Zach Winkle in car number 11. He'll be alongside number 41, Colton Schwartz. Next row down will be car number 44. It is Matt McIntyre. He's alongside car number 5, Bill Parker. Next row is number 12, Ryan George, and number 48, Jesse Turner's alongside of him. Then it's Zachary Fitzwater in car 84, and Dylan Young in car number 2. Next row has car number 67, Chelsea Bowles, and number 16, Nathan Hudson. Then it's Matt Haas in car number 8, and Laura Chung in 97. Next row is car number 64, Jay Jefferson, and he'll be alongside car number Next row is car number 33, Jacob Thibodeau. He's alongside William Brock in car number 4. Next row down after that will be car 15, Kat Batson. And car number 51, it is Jordan Anderson. And it's Travis Ferguson, 75, and number 27, Stephen Cohen. Starting shotgun in the field, starting shotgun for the Winston All-Star Open will be car number 14, Daniel Bouchard, at the wheel of his Oldsmobile. So the field is the field of 23 cars are lined up here. We have 16 entered. We have 16 cars entered in this field, I should say, too, and already for the Winston All-Star Open. So we will have a 21 car field by the time we get the Winston All-Star Open ended. So here's the starting lineup. Here's the
gentlemen, start your engine!
I meant to say here's the command the party engines. Here's what I was going to say here. So the field rolls off a pit road. We'll be back on the pace lap after this. Or after the start, I should say, after this. Through turns number 3 and 4 they come here. We're about to get the green flag for this race here. There'll be 20-lap races here. And 2 of those are 20-lap segments for the Winston All-Star Race itself. So that race will be a total of 40 laps. We have a 20-lap open is what the first 20 laps is going to be. Remember, again, the top 5 finishers of this race will be transferred into the Winston All-Star Race itself. Green flag flags are underway. Let's see who will be the transfers in 20 laps. Mike Becker leads the first lap of this race here. Matt McIntyre goes to second place. Third right now is the Budweiser cars. Battle for the Budweiser cars they are for third spot. It is Ryan George inside of Zach Winkle as they go down the backstretch into turn number 3. Zachary Fitzwater currently holds the bubble spot in 5th position right now. As all the cars are right there together at this moment. Down the low side, here comes Ryan George to the low side, going for the lead on Matt McIntyre. Speeds of these cars over 170 miles per hour here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Ford has the lead, but now here comes Fitzwater to the low side. He's got Chelsea Bowles behind him in car 67. Going for third position right now as they come through turns number 3 and 4. Matt Haas moves up to the top 5 spot right now in car number 8. Matt would like to make his way into the All-Star race, as does Chelsea Bowles, who's making her comeback season. One of 2 drivers making their comeback here. Comebacks, I should say, in this race here. The other being Zed Weinstein, who has already influenced the All-Star race itself by virtue of being the season 13 champion of the series. Matt Haas now goes to the lead now as they come out turn number 4. Car number 8 is the Bobby Hillin Jr. car he's driving from 1984. In fact, all these cars are 1984 cars, I should say. In turn number 1, here comes Thibodeau to the low side. He's got the top spot. Or he's got the second spot for the moment. That's another behind. She'd like to join her husband Keith in the All-Stars itself too. Keith, remember, made it in by being the season 24 champion of this series, and Cat would like to join him. Down the low side goes Thibodeau as they go through turns 1, as they go into turn number 1 again. 5 laps into the race now. Just an explosive start so far to this Winston Open, averaging so far 168.72 miles per hour. Now, CTX physics, of course, obviously they're a lot slower at Charlotte Motor Speedway than they are at the other track, than they are on Cup physics. Cup physics laps at over about almost 190 miles per hour. Here in CTS physics, about 170 miles per hour, as you're seeing right there. 172 miles per hour in the case of Jacob Thibodeau, his fastest lap. Fastest lap race so far. This Open is being set by William Brock at 172.662. Brock is on the high side right now, but trying to find a low lane because he's getting nowhere on the high side now. As Laura Chung, who makes the low side, takes the lead. Remember Laura coming off a tremendous 4th place finish she had at California Speedway, her best finish ever in this series. She even led a few laps in that race as well too. So Laura could be one to watch here to try to make her way into try to be one of the top, trying to be a contender for the top 5 in this All-Star race. And another guy who's about ready to pass Laura right now has really made strides this season, but I mean he's yet to have the results to prove it though. But he is getting better. He's running better in every race there. That is the car of Mitchell Collins, the number 70 car. As he moves low on the 51 car, Jordan Anderson trying to take the lead now in car as he takes the number 70 Wilder's 8 Pontiac to the top spot now, and he'll take it. And he takes it right here. That's the number 70 JD McDuffie car he's driving by way too. Matt McIntyre 2nd position. 3rd is Travis Furness now. 4th position is Jesse Turner. And going to 5th is David Bouchard is dead last. We started this Open, I should say, dead last. He's at the 5th position now, up ahead of Dylan Young in 6th. Furness gets kicked up to the high side now as they come through turns 1 and 2. Jesse Turner goes low to try to take the 3rd position, or try to take 2nd position. Now he's going to go for the lead now on the car of Matt McIntyre. Dylan Young of the 3rd position now. It's now Jesse Turner, the leader. 2nd is Daniel Bouchard. Dylan Young in 3rd. Here comes Phil Parker to the left side. He's got the car. He's got the pole sitter behind him. That's Mike Becker. 10 laps in the books. 10 laps to go. Here now we're coming up on 11 down and 9 to go now in the Winston Open. Last time by, Dylan Young had the last transfer spot in 5th position, but Ryan George about to push Colton Schwartz up the track now. They're 3 wide, coming off turn number 2. So See what happens down the backstretch here. It's Matt Haas on the low side, Schwartz on the outside, Ryan George in the middle as they come down to turn 3 and 4 now. Ooh, George and Fitzwater were leaning on each other a little bit as they go through as they come down into turn number 1 now. And now Fitzwater pulls ahead, and now Ryan George now finally goes to the inside lane, gets past Daniel Bouchard in car number 14. Phil Parker led the last time by Zach Winkle and Rob Evans now bound with second position. Rob would like to join Johnny Gardner as one of the guys to be in the All-Stars as well too. Johnny and Quentin, that is too. And so will Phil Parker for that fact as well too. He'd like to join Johnny and Quentin as well too. Team cars for Evans Gardner Motorsports. They go through turn number 3, turn number 1, I should say. Now come up on 7 laps remaining now, or we're at 7 laps remaining. That was 13 in the books and 7 to go. And in turn number 3, here comes car number 14. That's Matt McIntyre. Off turn number 4 they come here. Matt Haas at the 3rd position now. And Dylan Young up to 4th. 6 to go. Down the backstretch they come here. Dylan Young to the low side. He's got Zach Winkle behind him in car number 12. Chevy in first, Buick in second, Chevy in third, Chevy in fourth, and a Ford in fifth now with Kat Batson. And right there behind her, William Brock in car number 4 up to the 6th position now. And Dylan Young takes the lead from Matt McIntyre off turn number 2 now. And here comes Thibodeau in the 33 car to Skull Bandit Chevy. Through turns 3 and 4 they come here. That's Thibodeau to the low side. Here comes Kat Batson off turn number 4. Batson trying to move to the low side. So does Brock. Four laps to go. 16 cars in the All-Star race itself, though, as they await the last 5 transfer spots in this field here. And of course, being who will be the top 5 when lap number 20 of 20 is completed. If any of these cars can finish in the top 5, though, we've seen about every car take a shot at it here. Dylan Young to the high side led that time by, but Kat Batson almost made it 3 wide at turn number 1. Had thoughts of it, but thought better of it. Young has the lead. He keeps it now as they go through turns 3 and 4 there. So Dylan Young takes it to stone now. Off turn number 4 he comes here. Dylan Young, not yet a winner this season. He would like to punch his ticket into the All-Star race here by finishing one of the top 5 spots and preferably a win for all part at stake. 2 laps remaining now in this race here as they come off turn number 2. Thibodeau up to 2nd position now. Here comes Kat Batson to the low side. Tries to go to the low side. She's in 4th position at the moment in the number 15 car. Keith Batson definitely cheering her on to try to hold on to the top 5 spot. As long as she stays on the inside lane, though, she may have it made, though. The white flag is out in Winston Open. 1 lap remaining. Battles for 5th position between Ryan George and William Brock. Thibodeau has the top spot here as they come down the backstretch into turn number 3. Dylan Young has the high side now to his advantage. They come through turns number 3 and 4 now. Well, it's going to be side by side off the 4th corner here to come to the start finish line. Thibodeau's got the top side, that's got the high side, the low side working to the advantage. Close at the line, Jacob Thibodeau wins the Winston All-Star Open. And your top 5 transfers are going to be Jacob Thibodeau, Dylan Young, Kat Batson will join her husband Keith in the All-Star race as she finishes 3rd, Matt McIntyre 4th, and the last transfer spot by 0.05 of a second goes to William Brock in car number 4. What race that was averaging 169.819. And this is just an appetizer of what you're going to see for the Winston All-Star race, and maybe for the 600 as well too, where everything is going here. The rest of the finishers here, of course, the margin of victory 9,000th of a second. That is really close. I thought Dylan Young made a big run to the start-finish line. Looked like he's going to get Thibodeau at the line for the All-Star Open win, but unfortunately that did not happen for Dylan, at least.
Did I have any money?
But anyway, again, your top 5 transfers are Jacob Thibodeau, Dylan Young, Kat Batson, Matt McIntyre, and William Brock, the top 5 in this race. So they will transfer into the Winston All-Star race itself, and they will be positioned 17 through 21 in the starting order. So the rest of the finishers for you here: Ryan George, oh so close to making the All-Star race in sixth position, but didn't quite get the spot from William Brock in the last VP of the race. Mitchell Collins comes from 7th, Matt Haas 8th, Colton Schwartz 9th, and 10th will go to Jay Jefferson. Then Rob Evans, Jesse Turner, Bill Parker, Chelsea Bowles, Mike Becker in 15th. Then Zach Winkle, Nathan Hudson, Laura Chung, Zachary Fitzwater, Travis Furness, Daniel Bouchard, Jordan Anderson, and Stephen Cullen. That's the rest of that's the finishers here in today's running of the Winston Open. We will have the Winston All-Star race for you right after this.
Greg, did you have any ignition problems?
Back at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and it is time. Time now for the running of the Winston All-Star race. The last 5 qualifiers have made their way into the field via the Winston Open, and we are set to see who has bragging rights for season 28 Winston All-Star Race champion for this season. Here, as we're here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Winston All-Star Race here, and here's the starting lineup for today's running event. On the pole, in car number 90, the wheel of his Ford, he's a season 15 champion. He has one of our in-car cameras, as you see here. Driving the chameleon sunglasses and cornering Ford, it is the California Crusher, Charles Sanford, on the pole. Second position on the outside is car number 47, the Hawaiian Punch Magic Market Buick. Car number 47 is Zed Weinstein, the season 13 series champion. Going to the second row, he also has one of our in-car cameras in today's race here. Car number 28, the Hardee's Chevrolet. He's in this race by virtue of being a 3-time series champion. He's Joshua Osborne. Going to the outside, car 43 STP Pontiac, he is a 3-time series champion as well too. He won the Daytona 500 this season. He's number 43, the man from the proud American from the state of Ohio, Kyle Matthews. Going to the third row, it's car number 22. He's the first ever series champion in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. The Miller High Life Buick, car number 22. He's Dylan Tay, 22 himself, Dylan Poteet. Beside him, 2-time winner this season so far. He won at Talladega and Martinsville, car number 71, the Transmissions Unlimited Oldsmobile. It's Kev Shearer, car number 71 from Pennsylvania. Next row, car 26, the Food Country Buick. He won the championship last season. That's how he made his way into the All-Stars himself too. He's Quentin Moore from Tennessee. Beside him, 2-time winner this season so far. He won the season at Bristol and Atlanta. The number 52, Broadway Motor Company Chevrolet. The president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole. Next row, car number 88, the Gatorade Pontiac. He's a rookie in the series this season so far. In the series this season, but you wouldn't know it. He won a season at Richmond. He's Aaron Macklin, and he's no stranger to the NSCRA neither. Beside him, the winner this season at Texas Motor Speedway. He's the season 17 Castrol GTX Cup Series champion by winning only one race. He's in car number 1. The hedgie from the state of Texas, Trent Dunham. Hashtag Sega Strong. Next row down, this number 9 Coors Melling Ford needs no introduction. She's the 5-time series champion. She won a season at Sonoma, California. She's Jessica Shelton. Beside her in car number 66, it's Johnny Gardner. Car number 66 is Skull Bandit Chevrolet. He's the season 8 series champion. He won the season also at North Wilkesboro. Next row down, the man from the state of Massachusetts, the number 98 Levi Garrett Chevrolet. He won a season at Rockingham. That's how he made his way into the All-Star race himself too. He's the heavy metal man. He's Zach Rogers. Beside him in car number 3, the Wrangler Chevrolet, the biggest Dale Earnhardt fan of the whole bunch. The man from the state of Georgia, winner of the season at Darlington. He also is a season 21 Castrol GTX Cup Series champion. He's Cole Deaver. Next row down, car number 17, driving his Chevrolet, season 25 series champion. The man from the state of Ohio, the Thrash Man himself, Thrashman 899, Levi McIntyre. Beside him, the man who was the season 24 series champion, the short track racer from the state of Maine. He's Keith Batson, car number 21. Then your top 5 finishers in the All-Stars again. Car 33, Jacob Thibodeau. Then alongside is car number 2, Dylan Young. Thibodeau's the All-Star Open winner. Next row down is Kat Batson, car number 15, the Wrangler Jeans Ford. She's alongside car 44, Matt McIntyre. And starting shotgun in the Winston All-Star race this season, car number 4, the last transfer from the All-Star Open, it's William Brock. And don't you know the All-Star Open winners would like to make a statement and be the All-Star winner themselves? Well, the transfer has won it before in the series too, so we'll see what happens. Here's the command to fire him up here for Winston All-Stars at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
That guy probably forgot there's 2 ladies in the field, so it's ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. So the air is electric at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The fans are fired up. The drivers are fired up. The field rolls off a pit road. We'll be back for the start right after this. 21 cars in this field. Which of these 21 this season will be crowned the season 28 Winston All-Star Race winner from Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Castrol GTX Cup Series? Well, we'll find out as the field comes off turn number 4. The pace car ducks off on the pit road. Tighten those belts tight one more time. They come to the start-finish line, and boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys and girls! In the high gear they go. Joshua Osborne goes to the top spot. He and Charles Sam are both having car cameras in today's race. Their third camera flies in the 5-time series champion's car, Jessica Shelton. As they come to the start-finish line, Osborne leads at number 1. Now there'll be this will be a 40-lap race here in the Winston All-Star race itself, though 2 20-lap segments. So wherever you finish in the first, the finishing order in this segment here in the first segment will be the starting lineup for the second segment. That'll be your running order, I should say, too. If somebody gets knocked out of the race, then their day's already over with, so there you have it with that. Poteet leads the second lap of this race here. We've seen speeds in Winston All-Star Open at over 170 miles per hour, and they are looking to run that kind of speed here today. As Jessica Shelton takes the lead right now, in car number 9, Zach Rogers pushes her up there. And already your All-Star Open transfers are making their way up in the top 10 right now. Jacob Thibodeau, Dylan Young, William Brock, and Kat Batson. As well as the 44 car of Matt McIntyre. Shelton leads that lap. Rogers goes to the lead. Now Levi McIntyre is in second position now. Here comes Thibodeau to the low side for third position. Dylan Young peeks down low, so does Kat Batson. They come on turn number 4 now. And Levi McIntyre pokes his nose to the top spot now. There's the fast lap race so far, all over 169 miles per hour here. As they come down the backstretch into turn number 3. Kat Batson looks slow. That's for third place here. Thibodeau has lead. That's where we left Thibodeau and Dylan Young within the top 2 spots in the Winston Open, with Thibodeau winning that race by less than 100 of a second at the start-finish line. And they run 1-2 right now after 5 laps. But now Dylan Young looks slow, takes the number 1 spot for the moment. And here comes William Brock, who's the last transfer to get into the race as well, into this race. And he's battling for the lead. Through turn 3 and 4 they come here. Now Keith Batson moves to the low side. Takes the number 1 spot from Johnny Gardner in car number 66, or takes the 2 spot, I should say. Kyle Mack is behind him going for third position right now. Batson dives low into turn number 3 now. Batson has the top spot. Now here comes Kyle Mack to the left side. He'll take the lead. He brings Cole Beaver with him. Trent Dunham trying for third position right now. In car number 1, the Bullfrog gets Chevy. Last time was on a 1.5-mile track in this season. Trent Dunham won at Texas. He'd like to pull it off here today in the Winston All-Star race. He's never won this All-Star race, I should say, neither. Kyle Matthews and Cole Beaver has won this race before, and so too has Keith Batson. Since Cole's never won it, Kev Shear has won this race before, I believe. Osborne's never won it. Zed Weinstein's never won it. They go to turns number 3 and 4 now as they come off the 4th turn. It's now Dunham to the top spot and Seth Cole to second position. Seth looks to the low side. He's going to bring Kev Shear with him, or I should say he doesn't bring. Well, no, he is going to bring Kev with him here. Kev squeezes between Osborne and Seth Cole as well. Hardy Chevrolet, excuse me. Poetry in motion over 170 miles per hour at Charlotte Motor Speedway as Shelton leads this race. Aaron Macklin in second position now at number 88. Third is Dylan Posey being pushed by Zach Rogers at number 98. Down through turn 3 and 4 they come. Macklin, see if he can peek to the low side. Yes, he does. Does he lead this lap? No, he does not. Shelton led that lap. that time by. 6 laps to go in the first segment of the Winston All-Star race. Off turn number 2 they come here. Here comes Rogers to the low side. Looks for the lead. He's got it with the help of the lead by McIntyre. Cat Matson's back there, so is William Brock and Jacob Thibodeau. They got 3 of the All-Star Open transfers. Moving up there too. Batson to the high side. Or actually down the low side, excuse me. Rogers is the one on the high side in 98. William Brock back there. Thibodeau, Johnny Gardner, a pair of Skull Bandit cars to the low side. Thibodeau in 33, Gardner in 66. Off turn number 4, into number 1 they come here. Now down to 4 laps remaining in segment number 1. Now Thibodeau goes to the top spot. Now here comes number 4, William Brock on the outside. Dropping the spots back a little bit here, and here we go again. Thibodeau versus Dylan Young. They're back at it again. This time Young has the low side of the racetrack here. Mike Becker, or actually not Mike Becker, but Matt McIntyre on the low side, number 44. Looking to take the lead from Dylan Young now. 2 laps remaining. In segment number 1, Matt McIntyre out in front, Kyle Magnus in second position, Keith Batson the third now in car number 21. Batson and the team Valvoline Ford. He could be in the best spot to try to get the first segment win here. Either Cole Deaver, one of the two. Deaver trying for third position now to come up to number 4 here. And Batson comes to the low side in car number 21. White flag for segment number 1. Keith Batson out in front. Cole Deaver second position. Deaver goes low. He's got Trent Dunham behind him in car number 1. Ford in first. Chevy in second. Chevy in third. No move being made by Deaver at the moment here. He gets pushed up the high side by Trent Dunham off to number 4 here. And off to number 4 is going to be the man from the state of Maine. Keith Batson wins segment number 1 in the Winston All-Star race with Trent Dunham second. And instead, Weinstein, Cole Deaver, and Kev Sherritt's had a lineup for the top 5. As we'll be back for segment number 2 right after this. Back at Charlotte Motor Speedway for segment number 2. This is for all the marbles. Here in the Winston All-Star race itself here. We'll set the running order for you right now. Keith Batson is your leader. Second is Trent Dunham. Third is Zed Weinstein. Fourth is Cole Deaver. Kev Shearer is in fifth position. Sixth is Kyle Matthews. Seventh is Joshua Osborne. Eighth is Matt McIntyre. Ninth is Seth Cole. And 10th is Dylan Young. As the field comes off turn number 4. Pace car on the pit road. 20 laps down and 20 laps to go to see who wins the season 28 Winston All-Star race. As the green flag is back out, we're back underway. On board with Charles Sanford, number 3 now for second. Cole Deaver running with concept, Cole in front of 4 here, and to the lead goes Kev Shearer in car 71, or will it be Weinstein leading that lap? It was scored Weinstein who led the first lap of the second segment. Shearer has lead now, but now Osborne right behind him, second position. Oldsmobile leading, then Chevy second, Chevy in third, Buick in fourth, and a Ford in fifth. Seth Cole almost got stuck in the middle right there as they come through turns number 1 and 2. Charles Hammer now takes fourth position now, trying to take it over to Joshua Osborne now. He's got the push from the 90 car, from the 9 car, I should say, excuse me, Jessica Shelton. Third position now, behind Sanford. Back here, but Sanford moving to the left side now. We need to lead for the time being now. Shelton in second position. Shelton maybe trying for the lead now. And she gets the push from Dylan Poteet in car number 22. And they said the night time is the right time because they are now running the fastest lap of the race so far. The fast lap so far now being set by William Brock at 177.743 miles per hour. So remember, they were running over 170 on the first segment. So weather's really cooled down now and it's giving these cars a whole lot more performance. Into the lead now goes car number 22, Dylan Poteet, but here comes Zach Rogers to the low side as he takes the top spot now. In the second position goes Cat Batson, car number 15. Batson's in the lead now, off turn number 4 now. Thibodeau to the low side. He's got Aaron Macklin behind him, so it's 26 of Quentin Moore and Food Country Buick. Nice speed shot is there as they come off turn number 2 now. Jacob Thibodeau, you remember, won the Winston All-Star Open earlier in this video. Earlier today. We'll make the move through turns 3 and 4 now. There's the copper can. You about to see almost the whole field of cars. Actually, we take away the borders there. You can see the whole field. Went forward to the top spot. Johnny Gardner in second position. William Brock in third position now. Battle for fourth going on between Aaron Macklin and Dylan Young. As they come off turn number 4 now. Now Gardner goes low, looks for the lead now as he takes the lead from his buddy Quentin Moore. And now Dylan Young goes to second position now. Here comes Matt McIntyre and Kyle Matthews behind him. Cole Deaver back there in car number 3. Got two of the most iconic numbers of NASCAR hooked up to each other right now. 43 and the 3. Off the 4th turn they come here. And a close race at the line, and it looked like it was Dylan Young who led the last time by. Trent Donovan is way through the field now. Same with the segment 1 winner, Keith Batson. Batson, the man from the state of Maine, in car number 21, the Valvoline Oil Company Ford. To the start-finish line they come here. 10 laps in the books and 10 laps remaining in the Winston All-Star race. Matt McIntyre out in front, Dunham to second. Batson now trying for third position. He's got Zed Weinstein behind him in car number 47. And up there now goes Keith Batson in car 28. The Mexico have to be 3 years ahead of time. The Hardee's Chevrolet now. I'm so used to 28 being a Texaco Havoline car, so I'm so used to that. But anyway, moving up the field comes the Hardy's Chevrolet car number 28 of Jocelyn Hodgson. For Joshua's car now. From the drive to the state of Kentucky, they have two drivers from Kentucky in this field. Osborne and Dylan Cote. Osborne the 4, Osborne the 4. Low side, he's going to take the position from about 7 points like he can. We call it up Matt McIntyre, and now low side he's there, but he's Maxson, car number 21. Off turn number 4 they come, there'll be 7 laps remaining. Kev Shear right there behind him in car number 71. Seth Cole's right there, so is Jessica Shelton, so is Kat Batson in car number 15. And it's Kev Shear to the lead now. Seth Cole to second place. Seth's number 1 is also racing, but Kev Shear and Jessica Shelton both have. Off the 4 turn they come here. Shelton to the low side, looks for the lead. Seth has it at the line. Now you got 3 Fords hooked up to the inside lane here with Kat Batson and Charles Sampler out there behind him. So you got 2 of the ladies in the top 2 spots. But Sampler's going to try to break that up, but Kat Batson says no way. Off turn number 4 they come here. They come down for 15 laps in the books and 5 laps remaining in Winston All-Star race itself. Levi McIntyre looks to the low side. He wants to get a win here. He wants to get a win in this All-Star race here. Jacob Thibodeau also does too. So does Poteet and everybody else out there behind them. Now McIntyre takes the lead now. Car number 17. 33 right there behind him. That's Thibodeau. Seth Cole to pass the race so far at 178.112 miles an hour. So they've cranked them up in this race. And this is after pit stops and adjustments that happened between segments 1 and 2. Dylan Young looks to the left side. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead. Bonsai move for Dylan Young as he comes to number 4. He's got Poteet to the outside. 3 wide now for about maybe 4th spot. Aaron Macklin to the left side. He's not out of this yet. William Brock's getting into it. And poor Levi McIntyre is caught in a very vulnerable position right now off that second turn now. Right smack in the middle of a 3 wide sandwich here between Kyle Matthews, and Dylan Poteet. Aaron Macklin also caught in the middle in number 88 as they come to number 4. 2 laps to go. William Brock to the low side, looks for the lead now. He's got it through 1 and 2. Matthews is second. Who's got the right position right now? Who's going to make the right move? Quentin Moore looks to the low side. Matthews takes the low side now through turns 3 and 4. Johnny Gardner's the guy is not out of this yet in the 66 car. On to number 4. And here comes Moore to the low side. He's going to shove Matthews to the low side. White flag. Matthews to the top spot. He won the 500. And trouble right there behind him. It turns right to Osborne in the wall. Down the backstretch here. What's Quentin Moore going to do down the backstretch here? Kyle Matthews, car number 43, out in front. As he comes to number 4. And he is going to do it again. Off to number 4. Kyle Matthews wins the season 28 Winston All-Star race. Man, when the big money is up, Matthews usually seems to deliver, and he does today, and he does again today As a crash happened in turns 1 and 2 on the last lap of the race, Joshua Osborne comes across the start-finish line. He will be dead last in this race. The car went into the wall through turns 1 and 2. We'll take a look at it once again at the white flag. And here's what happened. Three-way between Levi McIntyre, and Aaron Macklin. Osborne pushes up the track right into McIntyre and Macklin since those three cars into the wall. Macklin and McIntyre both came away with no damage, but Osborne got the worst of it. And let's go for a ride with Joshua Osborne on this crash. While that was going on, Kyle Matthews takes the victory in the Winston All-Star race itself. There's the finish of the line between the checkered flag. Averaging 175.432 miles an hour, caution-free. That crash in the last one didn't count as a caution flag. I don't know why it does, actually, but anyway. Second place will go to Johnny Gardner. Third to Quentin Moore. Fourth to Seth Cole. Fifth to Zach Rogers. Sixth will go to Zed Weinstein. William Brock comes home seventh. Eighth will go to Cole Deaver. Ninth to Dylan Young. 10th goes to Trent Dunham. 11th to Dylan Poteet. Jacob Thibodeau 12th. 13th Matt McIntyre. 14th Jessica Shelton. 15th Kat Batson, matching her car number. Keith Batson 16th. Charles Tamer 17th. 18th Kev Shearer. 19th Levi McIntyre. Aaron Macklin 20th, and Joshua Osborne they're tailing along in last after he, Macklin, and McIntyre all crashed out of the race. So another exciting Winston All-Star race had happened here, and another All-Star victory for Kyle Matthews as he takes the victory here today. In the Winston All-Star race, he hopes to repeat that for the Coca-Cola 600 next on the race on the tour at Charlotte Motor Speedway. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on the channel. We got interests, we got gaming videos, we got in our online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Cole desires for a channel, be sure to check out Seth's Store Sell Cup Series, which is also on this channel as well too. Be sure to check out our other NNSCRA series, including the T-Mobile Cup Series from Dylan Young, and on Thrashman 899's channel, the Marvel Studios Cup Series, also from the NNSCRA as well too, on that channel. There and be sure to subscribe to both Thrashman 899's channel and to 8675309-808 X8675309-808X channels to keep up on those two series as well too. So I guarantee you that those races are not will not disappoint you. And checking them out neither here, as well as the Duracell Cup Series from Seth Cole himself, from the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel as well too. So be sure to check those series out as well. All part of the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. So that will do it here today at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Congratulations again to Kyle Matthews, the season 28 Winston All-Star Race winner. For now, this is James Qualls. It's been a production of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best. We'll see you right back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Coca-Cola 600.
Greg, did you have any ignition problems?